Happy Monday to my Sweat Lodgers. Normally we do leg days on Monday. Since I did 2 leg days last week, or maybe a leg day and a half, hit a new PR, 415 on the deadlift. I just didn't feel like going hard on, even though I took the weekend off, I wasn't going to go hard on this one. So today's message is being humble. In my journey to get fit, I've asked a lot of questions and gotten a lot of answers, often conflicting as it would be with health or anything fitness. You got to find what's good for you. I mean, listen to people who are backed with science, and I prefer practitioners over the abstract, people that have actually put it to work. And then try it. See what works for you, see what gives you the gains or what gives you the flexibility or whatever goal you're trying to hit. So on today's subject of being humble is ask for good counsel, and then, obviously do what they say or give it a shot, listen to what they are. Be open to critique. Criticism is one thing, condemnation is another. Don't deal with the latter, but the former, especially with people who, to my previous message, are trying to lift you up, not tear you down. They found some stuff that worked for them. It may not work for you, but no harm in trying it. So, met a guy at church. Well, I met him a long time ago. His name's Joey. He's probably spent 20 or 30 years into being in huge, massive state of, looks like, professional bodybuilder. I don't know if he is or not, if he's ever competed or not, but obviously he's been a passion his whole life. So I thought, well, this is a guy that's obviously put in the time and has results that are trending where I'd like to be. And I asked him, and he said, yeah, you might try this. And I don't want to say it was counter to anything I've heard before, but it seemed maybe a little too simple. But it wasn't, probably isn't. And he had spoken at a point where he had hit a plateau and couldn't break through. And that's what he did to get through it. And as we talked about it a little bit more, it began to make more sense, at least from my limited understanding of hypertrophy and building muscle and keeping flexibility and mobility. And as you get older, you got to be careful with the joints. Your recovery time is a lot longer. It's harder to get back on the horse, so to speak, because you've got obligations and other things going on in your life. But being humble, like being open to critique, being curious, is part of it. Goes to my faith walk, goes to my business life, it goes to my personal life. You have to be open to looking at other ways of doing things. So stay humble, folks. Have an open mind. Even when you think it's wrong, never hurts to visit again. You may find it just reinforces what you already knew, what you've already put in practice. Makes your belief and your faith in your current vector even more resolute. And that's, you got to put it into practice. As my Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu folks would understand, it's time on the mat. A lot of this, you can watch videos, you can watch people do it, you can go through the drills. It's not the same as when somebody's trying to choke you out for real. You have to be able to think, put it into practice, stay cool, calm, under the pressure, breathe, So, that's today's lesson. Stay humble. You've always got something to learn. And chances are when you get to be reasonably good at it, you probably have something to teach too. So you can give back to the community, or maybe to an individual, whatever be the case. And that's a little bit of what I'm trying to do in these sessions. I'm an a verbal processor, so I got to talk it out. Anyways, happy Monday to you, Sweat Lodgers. Have a good week. They'll skip leg day, even though technically I skipped leg day today. I didn't really skip it, I pushed it off. So that's what'll be coming tomorrow. And it won't be anything flashy. It'll be putting in the work, kind of a leg day, building a strong foundation. So have a great week. Talk to you later.